so the story is very cute.
Go up.
I like the mix of, like, you know, the younger girl's imagination, making things real. The gameplay's a little funky sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that there's no map.
Yeah.
And you're kind of unable to tell really which way you're going.
Yeah.
But the actual, like, fighting is fun. Like I said, the story's cute. Overall, I liked it. What's wrong, buddy?
She was so sad. Now they're fun. They're best friends.
I know. It's so cute. What did you think?
I agree. The graphics and style are really, really cool.
Mm-hmm.
The story's cute. The fact that it's, like, you know, the imagination and stuff is really creative. The weapons, you know, work together are fun. Combat can be fun.
Mm-hmm.
But there are things about it that strike me as kind of, like, unfinished. This is one of the most inconsistent games I think we've played.
Yeah, I agree.
Like some things are are hilarious, like using the boombox and then all the enemies put glasses on and start like dancing and rapping and stuff.
Very silly.
It's really, really silly. It's funny. There's a key right here, and there's a key right here. Certain things work really, really well, but it just kind of like there are parts of it though that just seem kind of unfinished or like not totally thought out. Like, for instance, if you're just gonna like have Captain Honkers show us where to go, why not just have a check?
He's a key.
Oh
My
that's
god.
so stupid.
That's so dumb. What?
Why not just like stuff
He's
like
literally-
that?
He's literally just like a Q-tip.
Some of these things are so funny and silly.
It's stupid.
And the story's good, the animation's really cool, the idea, the concept's really good, and there's just like little parts of the game that just don't seem totally complete. Like,
yes.
if you're just gonna tell us where to go, why not have a map? If you're just gonna tell us where to go, why not have a checkpoint or like a marker or something, an arrow? Also, like, it always seemed to me like the inventory system was supposed to be more extensive. Like, we're collecting all these points the whole time. It seems like you're supposed to be able to go into your inventory and do something. There is no inventory.
No, you can just upgrade your bike.
And there are times when you're like, where am I supposed to go? What am I supposed to do? What did they just tell me to do? Like, what again? And there are times in combat where things are too chaotic with the combat. But there are really cool things. I know you didn't like it, but it was really, really awesome battle when you're doing that punk rock battle.
Mm-hmm. It was just really chaotic.
But it was really chaotic, but you're like, oh, you're running around the level trying to do... But the cues for telling you that there was progress were not, like, very well thought out. It's like, oh, the light turns on red before it turns green. They never established that earlier.
No.
It's like you're just supposed to figure that out.
Yeah.
Why not just have, like, a power gauge or something that... Like, I think the game was trying really, really hard to not have any game cues.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, the traditional green health bar.
Yeah.
Things on the HUD, things that indicate those kinds of things, and to have more stylized things. But that added to confusion.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, oh, we're not going to have an arrow, we're going to have a goose. You know what I mean? We're not going to have a this, we're going to have a that.
Because it's like, it's her world.
Yeah, the entire thing is anime, which is cool. It's cool for the environment, but there are times when it was confusing.
Yeah. Don't press anything until we're done with the review, because I want to know what's actually going to happen.
And, so I'd probably give it like a 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
But it's like, I feel like it's probably a little better than that. It's just like I like maybe took away a point or a point and a half because of the things that are like missing from the game that seem like they were supposed to be in it, like an inventory, some kind of leveling up, a map, like things that it just seems like we're supposed to be in the game based on how it plays.
Yeah.
Like, you have damage number indicators, but there's no RPG element. You just kind of use that, I guess, to gauge which weapons work better. And the other thing that, to me, I want to say is missing, but it really only came together, I think, at the end, at this, like, very last battle, and only a handful of times before, which was, when do you need to use each other's weapons together to defeat enemies?
Yeah.
and they didn't do a really good job of like easing you into that or utilizing it. There's only like one puzzle per world where you really needed to use your tools together.
Yeah.
So it's like a really, really like
And I don't think the tools were evenly weighted.
Yeah.
As far as like the damage that they do.
Yeah.
I felt like your tools were a lot more damaging. But I don't know. Yeah, I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10.